We're back down at Amsoil today to meet with senior Tim Smith. Let's see what the hockey team's up to.
My name's Tim Smith. I'm number 16. I play defense for the Bulldogs. Majoring in political science and accounting. This is my senior year.
So the team is holding third highest streak in the nation for 7 unbeaten games. What do you think has changed from the beginning of the season that's really brought this onto the team?
I think our consistency. Night to night, we're a lot more consistent than we were in the first half of the season. Usually we'd play Saturday night real well in the first half, and so now we've been coming out Friday nights and playing a lot better, which sets up for a better weekend.
Yeah. Is there anything in particular you've been working on as a team to get to that?
Preparation, focus is one of the biggest things for that Friday night game, being ready to go. So
what can we expect next weekend against St. Cloud?
They're a good team. We're going to play on a big sheet, so it's a little bit different playing on the big sheet. You have to play positionally a little bit better. Things like the penalty kill will be of greater focus this week.
So being on the Olympic ice, that actually creates 3,000 square feet extra that the team has to cover. Do you prefer it this way?
Personally, I like playing on a bigger sheet. You have a little bit more time to do things. I think just from a team aspect, we've been playing. We play on the smaller sheet at home. I think we're good on the smaller sheet. But at the same time, we've played well on big sheets too, so it shouldn't be too big an issue.
You lead the team in plus minus. Can you explain to our fans a little bit what that means?
Well, when you get a plus, you're on the ice for a 5-on-5 goal for, and when you get a minus, you're on the 5-on-5 goal against. Power play and penalty kills don't count as plus or minuses. Okay,
so as defense, this really is a big aspect of your game. How do you account for that?
When I go out for a shift, I just focus on trying to prevent the puck from going into our net first, and anything else that comes after that is sort of a bonus.
Before you came to Duluth, well, you went to high school in Superior, and you kind of made a full circle coming back to Duluth. Can you tell us a little bit about your journey?
Well, I started out going down to Owatonna, Minnesota. I played a year of junior hockey there, and I accepted a scholarship to go to Providence, Rhode Island, and play at Providence College. Things just didn't really work out well out there. I went back to Owatonna for the second half of the season that year, and then I went to Indianapolis and played a year of junior there before I came here to Duluth.
Okay, and what made you decide to be a Bulldog?
Location had a lot to do with it. Being able to have my family and friends come watch me every weekend is, you can't really put a price on that.
Yeah. What is your earliest memory regarding hockey?
Skating outdoors at the Red Barn over in Superior. It was the rink that was close to my house, the outdoor rink. That was probably my first hockey memories.
Grew up skating there. Yeah. Sport, what would it be and why?
Probably golf, just because I like warm weather, and I play a lot of golf in the summers. So.
Nice and leisurely.
Yeah.
Not too much pressure.
A little bit of a different pace than hockey.
Yeah. Where I would call defenseman. Plays a lot of that type of role, killing penalties. Not a power play guy, but just kind of knows his 5-on-5 role, playing defensively compared to Scott most of the year, so kind of helping the younger guys a little bit. So kind of the grandpa on the team.
Yeah.
Pretty much, he's good at what he does. He's a guy that if you go through a game and you don't really know it sounds bad, but that's a good thing.
All right, so we hear Tim Smith is a tough cookie to crack. What do you know about Tim?
That we call him Grandpa Timmy or Grumpy Timmy. I don't know. He's getting married. I can't imagine how much fun the wedding's gonna be. I'm just kidding. I'm sure it'll be a blast. But yeah, I sit by him in the locker room, so I get every day I get his little 2 cents on whatever's frustrating him the most.
Yeah.
But he's fun to be around. You'll learn to love him.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Just Grandpa Tim?
Yeah, Grumpy Timmy, Grandpa Timmy, Angry Timmy, any of those synonyms.
He's the grumpiest guy on our team thus far.
That seems to be a common theme. Are you invited to his wedding?
I haven't got the invitation yet.
What would you get him for a gift?
Something that would make him more pleasant to be around.
All right.
But in all seriousness, he's a good teammate. He works really hard. And, you know,